Welcome to the Cover One YouTube channel. I am Erik Turner, the founder of Cover One. We appreciate you joining us today. If you aren't already subscribed to our channel, please take a minute to subscribe and make sure to follow Cover One on all social media platforms. Today, I'm going to rank what I believe are Josh Allen's top 5 throws of 2021. As you can imagine, it wasn't easy. I had to choose from an insane amount of throws, totaling about 30 minutes worth of film. So let's jump in. Allen and the Bills didn't reach the historically efficient levels of 2020, but Allen still solidified himself as one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. He showed naysayers that 2020 wasn't a fluke. Allen proved that he could win from the pocket. Including the playoffs, he finished with 45 passing touchdowns, which was 4th in the NFL. 31 of those touchdowns were from the pocket. Allen ranked 5th in EPA and points above average per play on plays from the pocket. Again, a slight drop-off from 2nd and 4th respectively in 2020, but still at an elite level, which helped solidify his place in the league. The Bills franchise quarterback showed off how far he has come as a multi-dimensional passer. The type of quarterback that can manipulate the pocket, anticipate throws, make the layered throws, but also the ability to throw lasers. Throws that only he could make through traffic for big plays. The Fireball California native's deep ball adjusted completion percentage only rose 1.1%, up to 47.1%, but it was the difficulty level of the throws that stood out. According to Pro Football Focus, Allen had a big-time throw percentage of 34% on passes over 20 yards. That was good for 4th overall among all quarterbacks.
Deep downfield, wide open, touchdown, Emmanuel Sanders!
But Allen's bread and butter, where his capabilities are maximized, are when he is on the move. Allen's reactive athleticism and arm talent are at their best when he is on the run, either by design or when he is ad-libbing. Allen once again led the league in Next Gen's evasion rate. This is the percentage of dropbacks where Allen was under pressure during the play and avoided the pressure at the time of the throw. 23.5% of Allen's deep ball passes were on the run, 3rd most in the NFL. He also led the league on extended dropback passes, or passes where the QB held onto it for more than 4 seconds. According to Next Gen stats, on extended dropback plays, Allen led in expected points added. He was 10 points higher than the number 2 quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He also led in passing yards on those extended plays with 427 yards, recorded a 5-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, and 119.1 passer rating. One could argue that even after the historic 2020 season that put Allen on the map, it was the back half of the 2021 season that elevated Allen's career arc. His competitiveness and will to win were finally matched by his talent on the field, especially as a passer in big games. Bills fans know they have a QB that can carry the offense with his legs, but more importantly, his arm, which is why I believe these are Allen's top 5 throws of 2021. Number 5 is the 35-yard javelin shot from Josh Allen to Emmanuel Sanders from the Week 5 matchup against the Chiefs. This was a 1st and 10 situation, with the Bills down 10-7, with 8 minutes 15 seconds on the clock in the 2nd quarter. The Bills have double moves called for Sanders and Stefan on the outside, with Cole Beasley running a seam read over the middle of the field. Prior to the snap, the Chiefs show a too-high coverage, but what Allen was mainly worried about was if Tyrann Mathieu was going to blitz off the edge. Post-snap, Allen takes a peek at Mathieu and recognizes that he jumped to inside leverage and allowed Beasley a free release. This is important because now Allen knows the safety is likely going to have to keep tabs on Beasley, leaving Sanders one-on-one. So Allen slides to his right to evade the early pressure, steps up to find a nice spot in the pocket, and unleashes the big pass down the field. Don't get me wrong, I love the velocity on the throw. It kind of reminds me of Allen at Wyoming, but it's the trajectory that solidified this throw in his top 5. At Wyoming, the Cowboys ran double posts, with the receiver stemming outside and running that bang 8. But that corner didn't stay in the receiver's pocket, so Allen threw a strike to the middle of the field. If Allen throws it like a skinny post or bang 8 against the Chiefs, there's a chance that Snead makes a play on the ball. You can see him taking that inside line while in trail coverage. Allen instead threw Sanders open by throwing it up the field, which obliterated any line that Snead thought he had, and it put him completely out of position to make a play on the ball.
But that throw was a rocket, and we have some guys who can throw the football at the next level around here.
Number 4 comes from the Week 15 matchup against the Carolina Panthers. This 20-yard touchdown throw from Allen to Gabriel Davis is one that I imagine people forgot about. It was a game where the Panthers pressured Allen on 51.3% of his dropbacks, and on this particular play, Allen believed the Panthers were bringing a cover 0 blitz, so he checked to this play.
Yeah, originally I thought it was blitz 0, so I made a check.
When attempting to beat cover 0, quick passes to the middle of the field or screens are ideal. So Allen went with the pass over the middle to Gabriel Davis. But as the ball was snapped, the Panthers dropped out of the pressure look.
They dropped out of it and played kind of like a 77 or a double and colon step.
Cover 77 is a man principal coverage, typically run on third downs and in the red zone. So this exact situation. And here's why Allen thinks this is cover 77. On the snap, the down safety drops out and becomes the underneath defender on Diggs, with Stefan Gilmore becoming the deep half safety. To the top of the screen, the slot defender invites Beasley to run the out route, knowing that if the ball is thrown, he can rally and tackle, especially because you can see the deep safety widening with Beasley. It very well could have been a double on Cole and Steph, but either way, this cover 2 man type coverage left Davis one-on-one with the middle of the field wide open. You could tell that Allen was a tad rattled early in the play, and rightfully so, but he realized that the Panthers were playing coverage and that he had time to set up in the pocket. By the time he got to Davis, the defender was in a trail technique, just like the last play. So rather than trying to throw this pass with touch up and over the defender and risk a defender making a play in the condensed area of the field, Allen sighted in his rifle and threw it to Davis's back shoulder for a touchdown.
Gabe just kept working, and I just gave him a shot, and he made a good play.
Play clock at 5. Third down and 12 for Buffalo. Allen with time. He fires to the end zone. Davis, touchdown.
Gabriel Davis. Nice connection. Josh Allen, 1 down, 2 down, touchdown.
Number 3 on this list is the 37-yard howitzer on the run from Allen to Diggs in the Week 4 matchup against the Texans. The Bills come out in 12 personnel, so 1 running back and 2 tight ends. The defense counters with a single high safety look pre-snap, which sets up perfectly for the Bills. Ideally, the Bills want Allen to fake it to the running back and make it look like a rollout to his left. But this was drawn up to be a half roll after the fake, with Allen reading the single high safety. Sanders is running a crossing route, with Diggs running a Dino post. Post-snap, the Texans play cover 1, but because they have a run blitz called, 2 slanting defensive linemen get a free rush on Allen. But Allen shows off his athleticism and elusiveness. He pivots on the defenders back to his right and is able to drill Diggs down the field thanks to the routes called on this shot play.
Dodge traffic, running to his right, flings it downfield, caught by Stefan Diggs. That's unbelievable.
Ridiculous, bro.
The second best throw of the 2021 season was a 28-yard strike from Josh Allen to Emmanuel Sanders in Week 3 against the Washington football team. The Bills are essentially running an all verticals concept with Sanders, Diggs, and Motor Singletary out of the backfield. Josh executes a half roll to his right to get the defense flowing in that direction, but the D does a great job of staying home on this zone coverage call. Just as Allen recognizes that Diggs and Motor are taken away, he receives pressure from the defensive lineman Deron Payne, and that's because the Bills have play-action pass protection called. Right guard Cody Ford is blocking back because he is responsible for the A-gap. But on the snap, Payne slants into the B-gap, and Ford doesn't get the necessary help from Darrell Williams, so Payne is breathing down Allen's neck. Allen escapes the pocket and spots Sanders running behind and away from the safety, so he delivers a ball low and away from the defender. Sanders scoops the 2-seam fastball up before it hits the turf and secures 6 points for the home team.
Isaiah McKenzie in motion. Allen on the run for the end zone. Leaping in the end zone is Emmanuel Sanders, and that's going to be a Bills touchdown.
And finally, Josh Allen's top throw, and quite possibly top play from the 2021 NFL season, was a 10-yard touchdown throw to Stefan Diggs on the opening drive against the Jets in Week 18. It's 3rd and 10, and the Bills emptied out the backfield. The Jets defense packs the zone and shuts down every single route on the field. As Allen takes his drop, Spencer Brown and Darrell Williams surrender pressure, forcing Allen to move off of the spot. Stud defensive tackle Quinnen Williams loops over the top and believes he has Allen dead to rights. But Allen thrives when under pressure or duress. He hits Williams with a stiff arm and escapes out the front of the pocket. But the Jets linebacker Quincy Williams, the older brother of Quinnen, is underneath, and he can contain Allen and force him to throw it. Williams lines Allen up and lays a lick on Allen, and I mean a lick. You can hear the collision on the field.
Coming his way from one defender.
But it doesn't faze Allen. He absorbs the blow, keeps his head and eyes steady, and delivers a perfectly placed ball to Diggs for a touchdown. This play embodies the size, strength, elusiveness, athleticism, and power that Allen possesses, which is why this is Allen's top throw and play from the 2021 NFL season.
To the air, Allen stiff-arming his way from one defender, throws in there, grabbed by Diggs, was he in?
After discussion, it is a touchdown.
You can see the strength of Allen to get rid of this ball, and Stefan Diggs with the toe drag in the touchdown.